haven't commented, please comment so I just know you're here. And someone, if you share, someone that shares will receive the card that we're making today. So I'm going to start by showing you the Sunflower 3D embossing folder. It is absolutely amazing. This is the information about it. It's the Sunflower 3D embossing folder. Thank you, Diane. And it's $12, and the item number is 166145. And I put the measurement on it because it's 8.5. So when you open it up, it's 8.5 by 6. So you actually, if you put the paper in, you can get 2 card fronts out of it. Just cut them down to 5 1/4 by 4 or 5 by 3 3/4. I'm really impressed with this. I'm just in love with it. So there are a lot of different techniques you can use. You can just use it, cut out one, and then cut it in half, and you've got that. This on top of a white card base or any color card base, or add some color between this and the card base, and you have a beautiful card. And I will show you a bunch of cards. So, but this one, so the one I'm going to show you today is I run it through, and I've already ran it through. I will run one through before we're done, but for this one, I ran it through, and then I used my black Memento ink, and I sponged, or I don't know if you call it sponging really, but I ran it through, and I used my black Memento ink pad and just colored it. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and it can be in any color, but I just thought the black was so stunning. So I have my ink pad, the black Memento ink pad, which is, by the way, I know that number, 132708. I don't know why that sticks in my mind, but it does. So I'm just going to run over this. And what I'm doing is I am trying to get the ink as deep in this as possible. You know what? I'm doing the other side. I should have been doing this side. This is the side. So this is the reverse side. So what I'm doing, sorry, I messed up all right away. So this is the reverse side where the sunflowers are indented. I'll show you. I don't know if you can actually see it, but yeah, I think you can. So this is the indented side. So it's the reverse of the embossing. And so I'm getting my hands all dirty. This is part of it. So I want the ink to really sink into the blank spaces, because then it really, you can see how it really, and I'm just going where I didn't get it real good, and I'm just going back and forth and just adding ink to every spot that is indented. So I think I got it pretty well. Maybe one place there and a little place here. Isn't that stunning? I just think that is so. I know, both sides, you're right, Rebecca, they do. This one will be more on the flower and not on the indented area, the blank area is what I should be calling it. So this is it. I mean, what a great way. And any color. That's the nice thing, is you can do any color. You could do yellow, you could do green, you could do red, you could whatever color you want your sunflowers to be. And as we can take a little bit of license. I mean, maybe there aren't blue sunflowers, but who knows? Somewhere there might be. So I'm going to cut this down to, actually I'm going to cut this side down to 5 1/4, and then I will cut off at 4. So we'll cut this one, and then this one will be at 4 as well. And I think I'll do this side to leave most of the sunflower. And that's it. And I can make 2 cards. Well, I could make 2 card fronts, but I'll show you what I did with the extra ones. So now I'm gonna turn this over so I don't get black on everything. And my hands are, of course, a mess. So we're gonna just make this card real quick, and then I'll show you the other samples that I made. So I like this one for here, but I am going to add a piece. So this is 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to add a piece of 5 3/8. I'm going to add it to a piece of basic white that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, which are the next measurements up, at an 1/8 of an inch. So I'm adding just a little bit of white, which will set it off really nice. But before I do that, I'm going to use some of the white ribbon. This is actually just white ribbon, and it's a 1/4 inch. And I'll tie this ribbon in a bow. And I have found that if I turn it upside down, that I can tie a bow and it will, the little pieces the extra ones will go down. If I tie it the other way, they go up. So, well, that didn't work because I didn't leave enough on that side. So I need to pull it through a little. I'm not very good at tying bows online. I'm not very good about tying bows anyway, but I have tied a few in my life. And so now they will stick down. They will stay down like that. So now I can put this on my card. I'm using the basic black, of course, and which is really, this would make a beautiful thinking of you card, get well card, sympathy card. And this goes here. And then I forgot to cut the piece for the inside, but I will do that later. And then I have used the Thinking of You from Simply Said. Simply Said is a really nice stamp set for lots of different miss you, birthday wishes, just a note, thank you, thanks, thinking of you, let's celebrate. So it's a really nice one. And then this is the neutral matte dots that are going to be available here really soon. And did I tell you that the sunflower card will be, a sunflower 3D embossing folder will be available July 1st. It's an online exclusive, and it will be developed. I can't talk. It will be available July 1st, which of course is next week. So here's the card. And I didn't even write the dimensions down, but I will have them underneath. Hi, Amy. Thank you for joining. So this is the card that we just made, and it's using the 3D embossing folder, which is right here, which is really a cool. So now I'm going to show you all the different ones I made. So with that first one, I used this one by 5 1/4 by 4 and made that card. Then I cut the second one apart and I made 2 different cards and added just a bit of color. So this one I added Berry Burst, and this one I added Darling Duckling. And I think those turned out really good. This one is on the black and this is on the white. So you can see 2 different cards. And so I made 3 cards out of that, just one. And if you were to cut them smaller, you could even get more. And so on these next cards, I just used blending brushes or sponge daubers. So on this one, I used the blending brush and I just blended it. And it's kind of a watercolory look. So you can just, play with it. And this one, I didn't finish this one, but I did finish this one, added some of the vanilla and black gingham ribbon and Oh Happy Day. And This is from More Messages. And then I just added a little bit of, I used the sponge daubers and sponged all around. Really quick and easy, actually. It went really fast. And this one is using Daffodil Delight with the green, garden green behind it. And I added just a little bit of Daffodil Delight to kind of bring out the, give the sunflower dimension. And this is Pecan Pie. And so then this one, these two, I made, and I took the embossing folder and I put ink here. So I put ink here, and I'm going to show you before we are done. I'm going to show you how to do that. But I put ink there, and I made 2 cards. This is using Mossy Meadow, and again, I just used some Mossy Meadow behind and used white, and this one's just directly on Mossy Meadow. So, and then this one is using the cloud cover. And I just think that's so pretty. And I used the Wink of Stella and painted the sunflower, and then the antique brads, antique pearls. And this is some new ribbon that's coming out that's gorgeous. It's gold flecked, and I just think this turned out really pretty. And then I put it on Secret Sea. The cardstock on the back is Secret Sea with a little bit of white. And then this one I think is gorgeous. I did it with gold foil. I used that same ribbon, and congratulations. And I put it on Blackberry Bliss. I just think this turned out so stunning. I can't wait to find somebody to send it to. And here are 2 other ones that I did with different colors by putting color on the embossing folder. This is Blueberry Bushel, and this is Gorgeous Grape. So I can cut these in 2 and have, 2 or 3 more cards. So the last thing I'm going to do right now is to show you how to ink up the embossing folder. And I'm going to bring some grid paper in that I've already used. So I'm going to use Real Red this time. The bright colors really, really do work great. So when I do this, I take my ink pad and I just rub it. Now, I'm going to turn it the other way so it doesn't, because things tend to. So I'm just adding ink. Come on, stay there. So I'm adding ink all over the inside. And all you have to do is take, when you're done running it through the machine, you just take it to the sink, and it comes off. It's water-based. The ink is water-based, so it just comes right off in sink. So I'm just gonna kind of go like that and give it some lots of ink. Now we'll see how this turns out. I haven't done this yet, so we'll experiment together. So here's a piece of cardstock that is not, my hands are all inky. Oh, well, I can cut that off, no problem. So I'm going to put this in here. As you can see, my hands are inky, but that's what we do. And then I did it on the logo side. So you want to do it on the logo side. You can do it the other side too, but that works really great. So I'm going to take that out of here, and I'm going to bring in my machine. I'll put it this way so you can see it. And so what we're going to use is the platform, which is number 1, the number 1 platform. And then we're going to put the embossing folder in. And then we're going to use plate number 4. If you have the Big Shot still, you can use this sandwich if you have the stuff. But if you don't have it, you can. They sold that blue one a year before they bring it for the Big Shot when they started making. Sorry, it's not sitting still. So I'm going to run it through. I want you to be able to see it, the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to have to do some major cleanup after this. That red was really bright. So now we'll see how this comes out. And the reveal, oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. I love how it came out. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Oh, I could do a red. I could cut that apart and do white with red behind it, or I could do red, just on a red piece of cardstock. And isn't that gorgeous? I just love the way it turned out. And you can experiment with different colors that are your favorites, and you know, so many possibilities. There's just no end to it. So I'll just take that to the sink and wash it off, and it'll be, oh boy, I'm really messy. I don't want to get my cards all dirty. Okay, so here's the cards and that we made. This is the one we made, and then this one, and this one, and these two, and this one. So, as I said again, this will be available as an online exclusive, and here is the number if you want to write it down, 166145. No, I didn't bring them. I should have. Thanks, Rebecca. I should have brought the baby wipes. You're right. And this is and it will be available July 1st, which is next, Wednesday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So the online exclusives, there's quite a bunch of them coming up. Thank you, Beth. It's nice to see you on here. So here are the cards. We made this one, and you can go back and watch. And I think my favorite is the gold. I think, and you could do this in silver too. I just think that is stunning with Blackberry Bliss. So I will have all the measurements for this card on, and then I'll add these over the week, and you'll be able to see all the different cards I made. Thank you, Yvonne. They've really done it outside the park on this one. I just absolutely love it. So if you have any questions, just put them in the box below, in the comments below, and then I will have all the measurements and everything. And then from now on, Facebook, these videos will only be for 30 days, and then they take them down. But you can always find them on my YouTube channel, which is Jan Stampin Creations, and you can always find them there if you need to go back and get any ideas. So I hope you all have a very, very great day, and thank you so much for joining.